welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie with Glitzzy Gem. Thank you for watching. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, also give my video a thumbs up because it helps out my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and try to create a look using my 6 palettes that I'm using to try to pan out. So I'm going to do Get Ready With Me because today I will be going to the veterinarian, to the vet. My dog has been itching a lot, and he's been having a lot of like sores and lesions on his body, on his skin. So yeah, I'm kind of worried about it. So yeah, so today I'm gonna go to the vet. So I'm gonna do like a more natural look and see how that goes. See how this goes because yeah, I don't want to look all glammed out going to the vet, you know, when I take my dog. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my 3D Glazed Rock Metal palette. I'm gonna use that as I'm gonna use this shade here called Khaki as a base for my lids, my eyelids. I already primed my eyes. By the way, I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Hopefully everybody's day's gone well. Today I'm off from work, so, and this is the reason why I'm actually uploading this video pretty late, because I actually was supposed to upload this video by 8 this morning, but I didn't get a chance to do that last night because, as you saw, I had a Mass Monday that I had to upload at the last minute before it turned midnight. Actually, I actually uploaded it got uploaded by before midnight. It got uploaded before then, or before 11, I can't remember, but at least it got uploaded before midnight, and I was able to get it in on Monday, even though it was pretty late. So yeah, so today I'm doing my panty project video where I create a look with my palette. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. All right, so going in with my Beauty Exposed Giordano Colors palette here, I'm going to go ahead and use what should I use? Don't want to go. I'm going to go ahead and go, I'm going to use this shade here. The second one here at the bottom. This one here. I'm going to use that shade for my crease. See how that looks. And I'm not using the spinning wheel today. Yeah. I didn't use it last week, and I didn't use it this week. So I'm changing it up a little bit. Depends on what the occasion is, so that's the reason why I'm changing it up. So I'm gonna start doing these as Get Ready With Me, my painting projects. When I do my looks every week on Tuesdays, I'm gonna start doing them as a Get Ready With Me instead of just creating an eye look just for fun, which I probably still will. But if I have places to go, things to do, or people to see, and I don't need to look all glam or play with my makeup much, then I'm just gonna I'll create one on my own. But maybe next Tuesday I might create one that's pretty fun, because I'm not sure if next Tuesday I'll be going anywhere. I think next Tuesday yeah, I think next Tuesday I don't have any plans or need to go out anywhere, so we might have fun next Tuesday. And I'll probably use my spinning wheel next Tuesday. But yeah, on other weeks where I do have to go somewhere, I will create more subtle looks. So go ahead and use a clean fluffy brush just to blend this out. So far, these palettes that I've been using, they've been pretty good. They haven't given me any issues as far as fallout goes, or I've had any kind of bad reviews from these palettes, as opposed to my Tarte palette that I used on my Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday. As far as my Wacky Eyeshadow Wednesday goes, that Tarte palette, it just wasn't right with the pigmentation, with the pan, the powders inside the pan, it just wasn't right. The powders were too loose, two, like I said, had a talcum, had like a talcum feel. They kept moving around on my eyelids. So, and then sometimes it was like barely any pigment. So yeah, so these palettes that I have been using for my painting project are actually turning out to be pretty good, you know. So they're actually pretty good palettes. So if you ever go to Ross and you see any of these palettes, like I got this from Ross. I actually got this off the website. What is that website called? AliExpress. I think it's called AliExpress. I think I got that. I got this off of AliExpress, and then I got my Kaja stackables from. I think my BoxyCharm like add-ons or add-ons or drop shop. You call them drop shops now. And then I got this from my Ulta store. This Bloom palette that I used for. This actually came in like a gift set, so I don't think they sell this. This is more like a little sample size, not for sale. Not sample, but more like a free gift, you know, with the purchase type of palette. So this is an Ulta palette. And then I got this from BoxyCharm. This is a pretty good palette. Also got this from BoxyCharm. And I got this off of, I got this at Ross. They also have it off the BH Cosmetics website. But I got that palette from Ross. You know, so let's go in with, yeah, so let's go ahead and use my lid palette, which is the Best Life 2 palette that I like to use for the lid. And I will use, I'm going to actually use it for like the inner portion of my lid. So I will use the shade Art, which is this nice frosted color here. So I'm going to use that on my lid. And just in the inner corner, like inner corner or the inner lid. The inner part of the lid right here. Yeah, so like I was saying with my dog, just worried about him. Hopefully it won't cost me too much to take him to the vet or for them to do the procedure if he has to do any kind of procedures, or because those lesions are huge. They're like bumps in the skin, and I don't know why he's getting them. I'm thinking they're like heat spots, because they do sometimes look like heat spots, but they are very bumpy. They're like bumps in the skin, and then he's been biting at them, so they look like lesions. Like yeah, he's been biting at them, and he's been itching a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use, for my outer corner, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Viseart palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a fluffy brush for the outer corner. Like this, a medium fluffy brush. And I will be using the color. Guess I use this shade here, like this darker brown. I'll just go a little natural, you know, it's a little more natural, a little smoky, natural, you know, give a little definition to my eye look, give it a little definition. But I'll let y'all know in one of my Wellness Wednesdays, I'll go ahead and do one for my dog. I'll do a Wellness Wednesday for pets. Can we do that? Wellness Wednesdays for pets. So, he's the only companion I have. I don't have any other companions, so pet companions. He's the only, plus I don't have any other like human companions either, so yeah, so I treat him like my son. He's my baby. So I love him to death, love him dearly. So it's gonna hurt when the day comes that you know, he's gonna have to pass away. But I'm preparing myself, having that mindset. If he does need anything done, or if it's something serious, then I'm preparing myself for that moment, you know. So like I was saying, sorry, my video keeps cutting off. Every person who has an animal will have to go through this eventually. So I'm just preparing myself. So eventually, so I'm just preparing myself. I know I know I'm gonna be depressed. So there might come a time where, when this does happen to my dog, if something major does happen with my dog, I know I'm gonna go through a depression, but not to the point where I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna not let it get too deep, you know, because I've been down that road before where it's gotten kind of deep and it's hard to get out of it. So I'm just not gonna try to let it get that far. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I'll just have to deal with it the best way I can. I just have to be strong, you know. So I think we all have to try to find that strength in us, that inner strength, to be able to overcome that. So that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to find that inner strength to overcome that. So then now for the center lid, I'm going to go ahead and use my Bloom palette here from Ulta. And I am going to use the shade, what shade should I use? I think I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Tiger Lily. I'm going to use my finger though. It's this orangey shade, peachy orangey shade, and I'm going to use that for the center of my eyelid. But yeah, leave me your comments down below. Do you have pet companions? Let me know, how do y'all feel? I mean, do y'all feel the same way? Did y'all have any experiences, you know, where you just had a pet loss? Yeah, leave me your comments down below. You know, let me know if that you've ever experienced that before. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all have, but just recently, if y'all have ever experienced anything recently, even mention if y'all haven't experienced it. If you haven't experienced anything recently, just share your experience with me, you know. I'm pretty sure I'll be talking about it more and more as the days progress, and if it is something serious, I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear me talk about it more and more in some of my videos. But I'll refrain from talking too much about it, because I know my channel is not about mourning or sicknesses, you know, illnesses or anything like that. I mean, I do have one where it's like a geek day, or I used to do like a geek day where I would, you know, inform myself of a certain awareness or a certain medical conditions that we may have. Or I used to have that on my channel where I would always, you know, inform myself of a certain illness, and then I talk about it, and, you know, in one of my videos. If that's something I'd be interested in watching, you know, just leave your comment down below and say, yeah, you know, I'd be interested in watching, you know, like nerdy videos where I look up information for, like, you know, any kind of medical condition that we may have or something. And or any medical conditions, or even like awareness days, you know, where we have awareness months. You know, if y'all like to see those types of videos, just let me know, and I'll gladly do one, and I appreciate your feedback on that. So yeah, but let's go on with the next shade here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Kaja stackable here, this more darker brown for my bottom waterline, like an eyeliner. I'm using like an eyeliner using my pencil brush. I could probably use my eyeliner brush like this, flat eyeliner brush. I'm gonna use this for my for my bottom lash line, just to give me like an illusion of eyeliner, my waterline. So I cannot stress enough, like I mentioned, these palettes are very good eyeshadows, very good eyeshadow palettes I've been using from a painting project. I couldn't have picked out any better palettes. I mean, I have all the colors that I can use for a glam look, for a natural look, except for a summer vibrant look. I don't have any colors in that category. I tried doing one for Jenna Rotella. She's one of my subscribers. It was just a mess. To be honest, I felt like it was a mess. Even though y'all were also kind and letting me know that, you know, it came out good, that I had created a good eye look, but in the back of my head, I knew that it wasn't, for me, it wasn't to my expectations, you know, so, but, yeah, so I couldn't have picked out any better palettes than these for like a natural eye look or glam look. This is looking kind of glam, isn't it? It's too smoky. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think I can use that to go to the vet and not look too. I don't know. The looks that I create they just turn out this way. I don't know why. I was just born this way. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Zodiac, my last palette of the day for this video. My Zodiac palette. A lot of people, I've been getting a lot of compliments on this palette, and there was a sale going on BH Cosmetics like about a week ago or 2 weeks ago where there was $6.75. The palette was at $6.75, and they had quite a bit, and I was thinking about picking a couple up so I can do a giveaway, but I had to buy like a $30 minimum purchase, and I was like, I didn't have the money or the funds to do that, so I passed up the option. But it might still be on their site if y'all decide to go ahead and pick this up on the site, on BH Cosmetics site. Maybe they might still have it, so go right ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this center shimmer shade here for my brow bone and my inner corner. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and come off camera so y'all can see the finishing look with my mascara on. If I decide to put eyeliner on, which I probably doubt it. I'm probably just gonna use just mascara because I wanna have like a more natural look, and I think eyeliner kind of accentuates too much makes your eye look more dramatic if you use eyeliner. So I'm just gonna put mascara on. So just give me a second while I apply my mascara and I'll come right back on. Okay, my gems, so I'm back. So this is my finishing look for my eye look. I just went ahead and I put mascara on. I do look like I have a more smoky eye than just a natural look. I probably just don't know how to create a natural look. I don't know. I guess because I'm using 6 palettes. That's the reason why it's coming out more smoky than natural. So, because I'm using a lot of shades. I'm not using just 2 or 3 shades, you know. On my eyelids, I'm using more than 1 shade, so it does look a little bit more like on the natural side, like on the smoky side. I think it's still okay to wear to the vet, you know. So yeah, I blended everything out. I'm gonna use a clean blending brush and just kind of blend this little area out. Just gonna get rid of any seamless lines that I may have. Look, on this side, my right eye looks like it came out just right with the color ratio that I wanted, but this one just came out a little bit more, I don't know, more darker, I believe. Maybe I might have put too much on the outer corner. I might have put too much, or maybe the primer is just, I don't know. I just feel like this side is more darker than this side. But that is my finishing look, my gems. There you have it. All right, so thank you for watching, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me do this painting project and creating this eye look for you guys. And I'll let you know my Wellness Wednesday how the veterinarian, how it went with the vet, right? I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.